I mean, all of your original settlers in the U.S. were predominantly Muslim, which, confuses the shit out of people who, haven't read a history book. But, they're like, no, Protestants, except for, no, they were all Moorish Muslims 20 years before Martin Luther. Like,
well, I mean, if you're going to be perfectly honest, most of the original settlers of the Americas were Asian about 15,000 years ago.
Like Cortez, what is it? Cortez lists over 400 mosques in his accounts of what is now Texas.
I mean, why do you know
Yeah.
what is the linguistic cognate of Alaska?
Yeah.
It's fucking Russian.
Yeah. But a large portion of, like American history, it's all Puritan.
Well, and that's another thing too, like,
because you have, Harvard and Yale, which were Puritan-founded schools, and they dictated American history, which meant that it was nothing but,
definitely 100%. British men that started this colony.
Absolutely, it's like
well, that's so in that very much in that same vein.
It was all Spanish, and Portuguese Jews and Muslims fleeing the Inquisition. 200 years before the freaking Puritans founded a single goddamn colony. Jonestown, which is our oldest colony, 200 or 100 and what? 100 and, guess that was what?
1520-ish?
No, it was like 1607.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
It was a little bit later.
Yeah.
But so very much in the same vein, so everybody, goes on and on about how the Americas are founded on the Greek Republic democracy system or whatever.
Not at all.
No. But the only reason that those documents are even translated into European languages,
the Arabs,
specifically the Andalusians, because they had like the most cosmopolitan, multicultural, like borderline utopian state that you could come up with in the 7th, 8th, and 9th century. That they had, it was ruled by Muslims, but if you were Jewish, really specifically if you were Jewish, it was the best place in the world you could was in Hispania.
Yeah, at the time.
At the time.
At the time. All caveats provided.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like algebra also out of that time period in that era or that area. Yeah, so there's all this stuff like these, Homer's Iliad, yeah, all that was all translated from Greek, was lost. Well, it was from Greek, but it was...
Was Homer the Iliad or was Homer the Odyssey?
Homer's the Odyssey.
Homer's the Odyssey.
Yeah. I think both.
Is it both? I don't know.
Homer didn't actually write the Iliad and the Odyssey. He just was the one to kind of take the whole oral tradition and pen it into its epic poem that had never been done. Not to say he doesn't deserve any credit, but he doesn't deserve all the credit.
Homer didn't create that piece of fish.
Yeah. Well, no, and it's there's evidence of hundreds of years of oral tradition, because that was the thing where I can't remember the guy's name, but they found Troy because Homer's like, no, Troy is like, I'm on this island and Troy's over there. It's like, you go over 2 and up 1, it's right there. And some dude in the 20s was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna, oh, there it is. And then he just blew the whole thing up with dynamite and ruined Troy forever. And we're never gonna really know what the fuck that city was, because some fucking insane archaeologist just exploded the entire thing.
Yeah. Oh, archaeology in the 20s. So.
Yeah.
It was not
archaeology. It wasn't archaeology. It was fucking appropriation. Theft.
Well,
it was largely theft and just aristocratic grave robbing. Rich white men stealing Yeah.
This looks cool. Let's grind it up into a paste and snort it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, the mummy.
Mummy
Yeah.
snuff.
Yep.
Yep. That was...
I'm gonna put mummy in my tea because it has,
That's a whole fucking new version of transubstantiation.
and it's a weird diversion too of like the Egyptians like, well, if your soul has to live on forever in the afterlife, we have to preserve your body.
So you're in the afterlife going, this is pretty cool. Why are my feet gone? Why do I feel like I'm being
Because some
snorted?
fucking pasty dude in the British
Get off
Empire
my
just
nose!
snorted your fucking.
Yeah.
This has been one hell of a walk. I do find it interesting we still use the word colony when it comes to the Americas in general instead of fucking invasion.
Well,
Yeah, but that's always been, I mean, it doesn't matter when or where you're talking about, until we actually colonize the moon, colony is just a very polite way of saying that we're taking somebody else's land. If somebody is taking our land, then it's an invasion. That's just a distinction of which side of that we're on.
the only exception I can think of is the Dutch, weirdly, where they just created more land.
If they had wanted... Well, they're doing the same thing
Right,
in Dubai. They're
'cause,
creating islands.
That's the
No one-
only exception I can think of.
when I think of
They invaded the
highly,
ocean.
Moral societies,
Fuck
nothing
you, Poseidon.
brings to mind like, the
I mean,
East India Trading
the Dutch
Company.
also invaded
Okay,
a lot of
I was
countries.
gonna say,
But as far as like doubling a land mass
Sure.
without
Okay.
actually fucking
Yeah. I mean,
Without peeing in someone else's Cheerios. Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
they created
there
a bunch
was
of
no,
the only time building a wall actually worked. They
there's-
fought Poseidon and won. For now.
For now.
There's lots of, I don't know.
Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button and come back for the next episode.